Welcome to Loan Officer Success Partner. I'm your host, Devin Dubuque, and this week I've got an amazing spotlight. Branch Manager Rick Loveall. Brother, hailing from California. What part of California, my man?
I'm Long Beach, baby. I'm LBC.
Let's go, my man. So Rick is doing something pretty exciting in the industry, and that's why we wanted to bring him on the show and feature him and talk a little bit about what you're doing. But Rick, before we go down and drop that big bomb of what you got going on, man, let's get to know you a little bit. So you're LBC, you're Long Beach, California, born and raised. You native out there?
I would say I'm native. Yeah, I was born here, and then parents divorced, so we moved away for a couple of years, and then came back about mid '70s. So
okay, yeah. You're native. That's that little brief. It doesn't count, right? That doesn't count. This is where you've been.
Come on.
Exactly, my man. So down there in Long Beach, living the good life, and you got so you got in the mortgage business when? Like, when did you start doing this thing?
I got in completely by accident. I was actually I was in art school, believe it or not.
Okay. All right. I like where we're going with this.
I was a messenger at an escrow company, and I would deliver, this is pre-fax machine, you guys. So we're going way back, right? Early 80s. And so I would deliver stuff all day.
Hold on. What's a fax machine?
Exactly.
Yeah. So couriers and so we're going way back. No faxes. It hasn't even been invented yet.
Yeah. And so I remember going to this one mortgage company. These guys always were dressed nice. They always had nice suits on. They always had beautiful cars, and they looked like they were having a lot of fun. I thought, this looks pretty cool. I'd like to do that. And then one day I went to this mortgage company I ended up working at, and I guess it was their anniversary, and I went to go deliver stuff, and I at the time wore my hair and I had this ponytail thing going on. It was very 80s.
Yeah, the ponytail was in, man.
On the side and
I remember.
And they called me Slick. They go, Slick, and they grabbed me and brought me in this limo. They're passing me champagne. They're chicks, and we're having fun. I'm going,
just enjoying life.
This is where I want it. When can you start? I go, Monday. They go, come on Monday. And I did. I quit where I was at. It was at an escrow company. I went to work for those guys on Monday, and literally worked myself up from being a messenger, then becoming an assistant, and then full-fledged loan originator.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And that was, I became an originator. I think it was 87 when I got my
87, man. Yeah, so you might know a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Well, let's go back to 87 real quick. Did you even have to have a license?
You had to have a real estate license because I was at a broker shop, so you had to have a real estate license. So I had that, and I hated every day. I hated every day because there was really no training. They gave me cards and they go call in offices. I go, well, what do I do?
Right.
So it was, you talk about get thrown in the deep end. It was quite literally that. And I make 28 calls a day, every single day, Monday through Friday. And on Sunday.
Why 28? What was the logic behind 28? Where did that come from?
I don't know. It was a number because 8 and 2 are 10, and 10's at the top.
My man. Okay. So 28 calls a day. What's this, like index cards? Like, where do these numbers come from? Like, who are you calling?
Dude, it was like, I was in a horrible era because I speak Spanish, but I was horrible. You said
you speak Spanish. You look Italian. Are you Spanish, Italian? What's your background, man?
Yeah, I'm Spanish. Actually, my dad's
Spanish.
My mom's from Guadalajara, Mexico. Or she was from Guadalajara, Mexico.
Very cool, man. Very cool. I was getting Italian vibes, but now that it checks out, I get it. The tequila guy. Now it makes a lot of sense.
I can do whatever.
And Valentine, right? I think, and we're airing this on Valentine's Day, so we brought you guys a Valentine for Valentine's Day. Here he is, right? Man, great stuff. So basically, you're making 28 calls a day, and
It sucked. Every day sucked. It was so horrible. But I never gave up. I never gave up because the owner of the company, he says, I think you'd be better off as a title rep.
Okay.
And I go, why? He goes, because all you got to do is deliver cups and pin pads. And I thought, you mother effer, better than that.
Yeah, I want to be in the limo with all the drinks and the girls, right?
Here, you know what I mean? And I fought and fought and fought. And then I think my first year I ended up making, I was weird because I landed a condo complex.
Okay.
And I literally went from making $1,300 a month to $8,000 a month.
Ooh, in the 80s, my man.
80s,
yeah.
To me, that was a tremendous amount of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was just
100%. To a lot of people, even now, even in 2025, to a lot of people, 8,000 is a lot a month. Maybe not for an originator, but in normal day-to-day life, it's a good income, right?
Yeah. And I was like 23 years old, and I'm making
living the life.
Like that was a player, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Yeah. And then I never looked back. I just said, I will always do this. And I worked hard, and there's been some years that are gigantic, and other ones like the last one in particular are very challenging. They are, they can be difficult, but you know
what? I love that you said that, Rick. And the reason I'm cutting you off there is because if there may be some law officers sitting in here listening in, and I want to make sure you heard what he just said. He's been in the industry since the 80s. And he's been successful that entire period of time, making great income for the 80s. And even Rick, right, has had his fair share of struggles over the last couple of years, right? So, if you're in this industry right now and, you're having some difficulties in what you're doing, just know there's a silver lining to this thing, right? Like, there's a great living inside of this industry. And if you have that tenacity like Rick did in the beginning, making those 28 calls a day, you're going to find some business. It's there. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a great career to be in, right? You wouldn't be here in 2025 if you weren't loving it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, now it's like I'm too old to do anything else.
You're a lifer.
DJ party every now and then, but yeah.
I see the DJ equipment back there. So let's get some history. So what do you do with all that, man? Like, is that just for show, or are you out there DJing it up?
I do. A friend owns a club, and I get to jump in every now and then and do a set. And as a hobby, I teach spin. So
okay.
I do a new playlist every single class. So
I love it.
I practice on the ones and twos back there, and then consequently, if it's a good set, then I'll take that set with me to the club, and I'll do a set there. But
DJ Rick Valentine Loveall in the house, baby. Let's go.
Everyone's got a DJ name. Mine's DJ Ricky Love.
Ricky Love. I like it, my man. I like it. This is good. And your DJ equipment lit up when I don't know what's going on back there, but it fired up when we started. It got excited. It's ready for you to get out there and do your thing.
Wants me to get a set going. It's Friday.
It is. So, well, we brought you on. So we know you're having great success in the industry, and you've been doing it for a long time. But we brought you on because you're about to do something really cool. You're known, and it says it right across the bottom of the screen. I don't know if it's going to come across. If it's not, John put it in there. Rick Valentine Loveall, that tequila guy. So talk about that, man. What does that mean?
So I just a couple of years ago, I really started to embrace doing video, primarily Instagram. I had videos in that before. I'd been doing it for a while, but I was just a normal talking head, no real thought process behind it, no real personality or anything. And I met a guy by the name of Neil Dingra, and I'm part of his forward group. And Neil's introduced me some incredible people. I mean, I got to meet Gary Vee and Erwin McManus, and just some really
the legends,
some big guys. Yeah, Ed Milet, just some great people. Even got to see Hermosi, and that guy was just incredible. So I I embraced that using video for business, and I didn't know. I go, look, I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to be a talking head, because most everybody
set yourself apart. Yeah.
Oh, you can qualify. And it's like, come on, that's not me. I'm not And I go, I need to be different. He goes, well, talk about what you like. I go, well, I like tequila. He goes, talk about that.
Super smart, man.
I built a tequila bar at my house. So I have over 67 different tequilas. But we only pour the good stuff, I wear bottles like this one right over here.
Let's see it. I can't. Is it on here, John? I can't see it on my end. Bring it on. Bring it on screen. It may be on there already. There we go. There we go. Okay.
This is the hardest bottle in America to get, if you can get it.
Well, I'll bet you there's a secondary market on that stuff too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Silly. But
I used to collect a lot of bourbon, so I know what it takes to track down some of the stuff and the secret juice, the really good ones. Man, let me tell you something. When you pour that and you get a chance to sniff the glass, that alone, just enjoying the integrity of what you're about to put in your mouth, right?
It's fantastic. You smell it. You got that agave, your mouth starts to water. You go, oh, this is going to be so good.
My man. So you got the good stuff. That's what we pour. You're that tequila guy. And so that's the persona, right?
I started talking about tequila and loans, like a margarita is like a first-time buyer because they're always going to be around. And I talked about the similarities between margaritas and first-time buyers and how mezcal is sort of out of the box, kind of like a bank statement loan, where you don't really need paperwork to qualify. Mezcal's sort of like that. It's sort of
your non-QM stuff.
Yeah. And so I started associating tequila and loans. And
that's smart.
This sort of took off. Yeah. And so there's not a weekend. In fact, I already got a call, and it's early on Friday.
Right.
I got a call today asking me, hey, what's a good tequila if I blah, blah, blah. Every single weekend. Every weekend. These calls start on Thursday, go through Saturday, and everyone always asks me, what's a good tequila for? And then they give me what it's for. Is I'm going to baby shower. I'm going to my brother-in-law.
That's killer. Well, let's give a nugget. Let's give a nugget right now, right? So you just showed one. Talk about that one real quick. What is that? What's it known for? What's special about it? Obviously, it's the number one. So
this is Fortaleza, and this is becoming incredibly popular. Everything on this one is it's a Tajon made, which is the big wheel that crushes the agave. It's become overly popular, and because it's become so popular, they're having a hard time keeping up with manufacturing.
Keeping up with demand. Yeah.
Handmade bottles. All these caps here are done by hand. It's one of the true tequilas in as much as there's no additives or anything like that.
Right.
And the flavor on it used to be called, they made one called Abuelitos, and you used to be able to peel off the labels, and you could see embossed on the bottle, it would say Abuelitos. They don't do that anymore because they don't have the time, but it's become very, very, very popular. So this bottle probably run you about $220.
Yeah.
Which is
if you can find it. If you can find it.
Yeah. Because the market just kill it. But the one behind me, this one here.
That's to say. So let's talk about one that's easier to get a hold of that is amazing.
This one right here is this one's done by Volcan, and it's called XA.
Okay.
And see, it lights up. It's got a little light here at the bottom.
That's killer.
And the XA is actually this is they call it a reposado, but it's not a true reposado because it's mixed with an older tequila, which is an añejo. It's actually an extra añejo, but they sell it as a repo, and this is about $189. So you can get this. And this is one that you're going to sip this. You're not going to do any shots with
That's
that.
it. 100%. Yeah.
This one, you put this like in a brand, you sit there, let it air out for a little bit, and it is absolutely wonderful. Oh.
Well, and let's explain that a little bit too, right? Like, why do you not just shoot down expensive? Because we shoot it because it tastes bad, right? This tastes amazing. You're going to want to just, exactly. You want to enjoy it.
Wincing, like Jose Cuervo, people wince because it's not a true tequila. It's a mixture of junk. And that's why it's got such a raspy aftertaste. And ooh, God, these, you shoot it and there could be some agave and you could taste some of that ethanol, the alcohol. Yeah. And then the smoothness will come over. And in some cases, some of it is creamy or has a caramel and vanilla sort of hints.
That's right.
Some of them are spicy. And you get all these after effects of the liqueur of the booze, and it's friggin' awesome. And you drink the good stuff, not gonna have any hangover, that's for sure. And you don't get you get buzzed, but you don't get. At least I don't. I don't get overly wasted. I could drink that whole bottle in a night. I'd be pretty drunk. I'd be passed out. It's just the good stuff.
Enjoy it.
It'll lead you down the right road every time.
Yeah. Well, now I see why they call you the tequila guy, and I will, or that tequila guy. Let's get specific here. But, what I will tell you is if you ever get out here to Dallas, we've got a place around the corner called Mexican Sugar. And what they're known for is they have over 100 bottles of rare and hard to find tequilas. And they even have some, this is really interesting. I love what they do here is they've got a chocolate avocado cake and they do tequila pairings with the chocolate avocado cake. And it's freaking fabulous.
Chocolate avocado. That sounds interesting.
It's interesting. The avocado obviously causes a lot of moisture.
Yeah.
Which makes it a really moist chocolate cake. Yeah. And they put a sugar skull in powdered sugar on the top of the cake.
Perfect.
So, yeah. And then they'll tell you which tequila to pair it with. And I was thinking, chocolate cake and tequila, how does this work? But let me tell you something. It works. It works.
For sure.
So, yeah. Good stuff, man. So, go ahead. Yeah. Well, when you come out, we'll go check it out. So, let's go dive it a little bit deeper though. So that tequila guy, and you've got all this great DJ equipment. I think you might have some microphones over there. You're about to launch something pretty cool, man. What are you launching?
Yeah. So, because I have such a love of tequila, and I've been pushed.
Loveall.
Yeah, I love all my good tequila. That's for sure. Multiple people keep telling me, Rick, you've got to do a podcast. You've got, my backyard is really dialed in. It looks like a resort. It's all lit up.
I've seen it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really fortunate. And living in,
let's get a picture, John. Let's put a clip of Rick's backyard right here, so we know what we're in store for. Rick, send that over to us. We're going to drop that in here. Yep.
Yeah.
So there's Rick's backyard, right? Probably right here. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Cool. And we love having people over and that. So they go, why don't you start doing a podcast? And I go, well, what am I going to call it? And I go, wait a second, I'm into mortgages and I'm into tequila. Why don't I call it Margaritas and Mortgages? So that's where we're going to start. So I'll be having a certain top producing real estate agents come over, talk about their business, and we'll be making and sipping margaritas. So
that sounds just so boring. That sounds amazing. Like it's way better than mine. My boarding loan officer success partner. You're over here tossing back margaritas and hanging out with top tier agents. I love it, man. What a great concept. What a great concept.
We're really excited. We've got a couple of them done already, so they're just in that editing phase. But we're going to be dropping those very soon. So
that's awesome. Do we have a date yet? And if we don't, it's okay. But do we have a date yet? Do we know when we're gonna launch?
First week in March. I think it's when we've got it.
So you're on February 14th, where Valentine's Day is when this one's going to launch. So you've got a couple of weeks,
2 weeks,
and we're gonna put some links in here. What's it called on the podcast network? It's Mortgages and Margaritas.
Mortgages and Margaritas. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Super easy to find. I'm at lonebeach.com. Really easy.
Lone Beach.
Lone Beach.
Look at this guy, man. Mortgages and Margaritas, Lone Beach in Long Beach, Valentine Loveall. I mean,
it's all thought through, man.
No question. No, well, and think about the kind of person that he is on the loan side. If you're that creative here, you're pretty creative with putting loans together. I would imagine doing this since the '80s, right? I would imagine there's probably not a loan you can't qualify.
Well, I've become, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. It's almost a double-edged sword. I've become like the Ray Donovan of loans. People go in there and they screw them up and they call me and they, Rick, I got this deal. I need some help on. I go,
bring them in.
Let me hear what it's about. And I'll take a look at it. And usually I'm able to fix it. Or I can tell them, hey, you know what? You've blown this one, or you need to start over, or whatever it is. I can usually decipher what it is rather quickly, within hours rather than, days.
Yeah, that's killer. That's killer. And what was the name of that show again? The Ray Donovan?
Yeah, Ray
Donovan. If you guys have been living under a rock and you don't know who Ray Donovan is, Liv Schreiber, right? Liv Schreiber is the main character.
Yeah.
Great. It's about a fixer out in L.A. This guy, if you have a problem in Hollywood, he takes care of it for you. And that's Rick. Rick is the fixer, man.
I am. I just tell him, I go, next time, don't call me first and we can, I promise, Rick. And
it's okay. Hey, we're not going to shame you. You got here. Now you're here. Now we're going to take care of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
My man. I love it.
Lead him, but it's hard to make him drink. That's for sure.
That's it. Yeah. So any big name guests coming up, or are we going to keep that as a secret and let the cat out of the bag when it comes out of the bag?
I think we'll let the cat out of the bag when we get there. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot, man. Well, this is exciting. So,
Fun.
here we are. We got an expert in the industry out there in the Long Beach area, Lone Beach area. Do you just serve California? What states are you in, man? Are
I'm California, Washington, Arizona, Texas, Florida.
California, Washington, Texas? How'd you get over here, man? What are you doing in my state?
I had a really good client that she went to Texas to visit a cousin. And they fell in love with it. They go, Rick, are you licensed in Texas? I go, not yet.
That's killer.
And so I got licensed there in Texas. And since then, I've done no less than 5 loans for her.
My man. Yeah, save some business for us. Stay out of Texas. You keep yourself over there on the West Coast. I'm just joking, man. We love having you here. And, that's, again, man, like the more states you can cover, the better. Because that's just more people you can fix loans for, right?
Yeah.
Killer, man, killer. Well, Rick, I would love to keep you here all day because you're just a hell of a lot of fun. Okay. And at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be super jealous of your podcast when it comes out because I already know it's going to perform really, really well, right? But that's what we're here for, man, is to empower each other, help each other create that great success, man. So anything we didn't tackle today you want to get out there?
Follow me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of posts. It's not only talking head stuff. I try to bring a little bit of entertainment.
I don't think you try. You do.
About Tequila pretty much every single weekend. If you guys want to know a good one, you can just drop me a DM. I'll make sure to get to you. I'm easy to find, lonebeach.com, or just put my name, Rick Loveall. Pretty easy to find. I'm
just like it sounds. Loveall. Rick Valentine Loveall, but Rick Loveall on social media or Lone Beach, right?
Yeah. Lone Beach. Because I live in Long Beach, it's Lone Beach. Get it?
I love it. I don't just get it. I love it, my man. I love it.
Well,
brother, when the folks out there want to find you, and I think you should, so tune in. It looks like March, sometime around beginning of March, we're dropping Mortgages and Margaritas. That's the title of the podcast. We're going to put that, you'll probably see it run across the screen again. But again, you can also find him at lonebeach.com. And then Rick Loveall on social channels. Is that what it is? Rick Loveall on the socials?
Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm every social channel that's out there, except for I don't really do TikTok. I mean, I'm thinking about doing TikTok because I want
to see you do a dance, man. I want to.
I got it down, you know.
Yeah, well, I bet you do, man. You're a DJ, bro. Like, I get it. Hey, but let me tell you something. With tequilas and mortgages, right? Or margaritas and mortgages. That's gonna hit on TikTok too, man. Like that's.
Maybe we'll do some dancing on there and bring back the old days. And that's what I did when I got out of high school for a couple of years. Was I danced professionally. Come on, I know what you're thinking.
What club? I want to. Now, center stage left, Rick Valentine Loveall. Ladies, you love him.
Remember, the bigger the bill, the bigger the thrill. Come on.
My man, see, like I said, his podcast is going to be way more fun. Mine's boring, yawn mortgages, and he's over here having a great time. So, and if you're listening in, check out the description. We dropped all that information down there for you, so you can find Rick super easy. If you're watching, you probably saw it run across the screen, but if it went off too fast, don't pause it. Just look in the description. It's going to be there. And man, I promise you, you're going to have a hell of a great time hanging out with Rick and some top tier agents drinking margaritas and talking about some of the best things out there that you might be able to buy for the money. It sounds like this guy's a connoisseur and knows exactly what's going on.
Only serve the best.
Let's go. Only serve the best. Yeah. Well, and I think that applies to you too, Rick. Yeah. Only serve the best. So right. my man. Well, Rick,
I really appreciate you doing this. This is, this is great, man. I love it.
Well, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. I'm having a good time with you too, brother. We'll definitely have to come back once you've got a few episodes in and talk about that. Maybe sometime you'll have me on. Maybe I'm cool enough I can make the cut, right? Yeah, he's like, I don't think so, but it's cool. You can come back to mine. So, but yeah, great stuff, man. Well, again, we appreciate you stopping by. And this is a Loan Officer Success Partner, and we've got Rick Loveall having a lot of great success out there in California, Washington, Texas, and I think, did I miss one? I think there's another state in there. Arizona. Yeah, we can't miss Arizona. Great state, by the way. So if you guys are needing some business, you need Ray Donovan from the mortgage industry. You got a problem, you need it fixed, Rick Valentine Loveall. He's your guy. That's who you want to go to.
I know
Yeah.
a guy. It's me.
Yeah, I know a guy. So, but hey, if you want to check us out, you can find us. I think we're, what are we at? realestatesuccesspartner.com, realestatesuccesspartner.com. You can check us out there. You can find us on the social channels. We're actually about to change the name on the socials. So go find us at realestatesuccesspartner.com or on the podcast network, Loan Officer Success Partner. And that's where you're going to find this podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to be on the show, hey, just drop us a line, right? Or if you got a question, anything you want help with, we're always here to serve. So until the next time, we'll see you then.